even if it's like a pair of like fluorescent yellow overalls. Those are fluorescent yellow Adam Arnold overalls. When I first moved to Portland, I started renting a space on 7th and Morrison. The front door was very blocked. You couldn't see what went on from the street, you just saw dress forms. You couldn't get in unless you made an appointment. The whole thing with the by appointment was just mainly so I could get work done, and it ended up turning into almost like a mysterious kind of business model that really worked for me. I really feel like the heart of my business is centered in Portland. I would say 95% are Portland or the surrounding area. It's all word of mouth. You could almost create a whole business based on like a couple of boyfriends that break up and then they buy each other jeans and then they buy their boyfriends jeans and they buy themselves jeans and then they break up, and like pretty much you have a pretty substantial clientele. My relationship to clients, it's a bit collaborative. It's a bit what a muse would be to an artist. Just the vibe, someone coming in and they're talking to me. I take things in and my initial response is to spit clothes out that answer the questions to every kind of input I have. Case in point, a client says they've really been into licorice lately. I will start thinking of clothing that looks like licorice, or with pink and yellow and white, and there's black around the outside and it's very graphic. It's like listening to their life and then creating classic pieces that, you know, by way of color, by way of construction, by way of fabric. It could be as simple as how many pockets or any pockets there are on that. But it's creating a garment that becomes a part of their life. There is a certain alchemy involved that is beyond me or the client. It's taking an abstract idea and creating something that you can touch, that's practical, that can be worn, that becomes the person, but it almost needs the person to become. When the client puts it on, it almost is transformed and becomes like their words became this and now they are carrying it on, and it kind of lives on in them. And I mean, they're walking all over, right, in Portland right now. I mean, all of those, they're either hanging in closets or they're like walking around on the street. And a lot of times I won't recognize it. And that's how it's like their part of the collaboration is almost like when they've taken it and they're living in it. That's their part of the collaboration. And so it's almost like the garment is fully done when it's about ready to be, you know, laid to rest.